Hello, welcome to Jackie Burns Creations. So glad to see you're back, and welcome if you are new. So this is a collaboration we do on the 20th of every month. This month it's called Toe Through The Tulips. Our host is Krista, and the co-host is Brenda. I sure hope you enjoy. I really did have a good time making this myself. So project number 1. I just love to decoupage, one of my favorite things to do. And I have this clamshell that I'm going to decoupage some tulips on. I've done shells in the past and they're great fun to do. They make cute little trinket dishes, something you can sit by the sink and put your rings in. So now what I did after I got it decoupaged on, I'm taking a plastic bag, put it over my hand and tapping it all down. I didn't know where my saran wrap was. If you know it, it was right in front of my face. So I'm taking my little finger sander and I'm sanding off the edges. You always work down. And that way you get a nice clean cut on it. I'm using the Pure Gold. It's a plaid product and I'm a proud plaid ambassador. They send me great products and this Pure Gold is my favorite. And I'm going around the edges. You can leave it plain if you want to, but I just like that little touch of gold on it. To me, it makes it look a little more high-end. And these are so easy and quick to make. And I think I did 2 layers of the gold, so it would stand out really well. Now I'm taking some high gloss, which I don't use the high gloss very often, but it looks really pretty in the shells. So I'm taking some high gloss and painting the shell with it. And here it is all finished. And you can see it with some pearls in it. How pretty it looks. Okay, now for project number 2. This is just a very simple one. This cup I'm showing is I bought these cups about 5 years ago at Ross. Well, recently somebody put them in the dishwasher and I've always washed them by hand and it took all the picture off. So I'm gonna make it look nice again. I'm just giving it a sand real quick so everything will stick to it nicely. Here's some more tulips. It's in a pretty tulip basket. And I'm just separating the layers. And here I am putting some dishwasher Mod Podge on. This is also in the plaid family of products. And it wouldn't go all the way around, so I cut out panels. Just giving it a little roll with my Mod Podge squeegee. And then going over the top of it with the dishwasher Mod Podge. It says top shelf. I don't know if I'll chance it doing the dishwasher again. Probably just hand wash it, but at least the cup looks cute again. You could always paint the cup and then put the picture on. Here it is finished. And I just put some tulips in it to make it look cute. Okay, project number 3. This was kind of my favorite out of all of them. I've had these glass dishes I was given probably about 10 years ago after we moved into our new house. And they've just been sitting in the top of the cupboard. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do the Mod Podge and the napkins on it. Now here I am doing the bowl. The bowl was a little tougher to do than the plates. And part of it was my own fault. I put the picture toward the inside, so when you looked at it, it would be good. Now I should have taken the scissors right then and there and just kind of cut around the bowl a little bit. But here I am with my saran wrap. And I'm putting it over the bowl to smooth it all out, which was good. I should have done that. But like I said, I should have taken and clipped off the extra, because it kind of ended up catching on itself and then pulling away. So then I had to do some repairs later. So I don't know if you can see, it's just kind of flipping back, and it was kind of a pain. I tried to pull a little bit off, and then it tore some of it off, and it was a big mess. So I just kind of took it and tucked it. Oh, there I am trying to do a repair. So there I just kind of tucked it inside the bowl and let it dry and thought, okay, I'll deal with it later. And I could have still taken it and cut some off then. But in the long run, I made it look okay. Because it didn't have 100% of the Mod Podge on the edge. Okay, here I am smoothing out the big plate. The plates, like I said, went on much, much nicer. Doing a little squeegee action there. Or I should say brayer, not squeegee. And here we go with the small plate. And the saran wrap helps it from sticking to your hands, because you get the Mod Podge on your hands and then it sticks to it and pulls where it won't stick to the plastic wrap. So I'm just going to leave these to dry just the way they are. I'm not going to try to move them or anything. And here they are drying. And then what I do is, I had a little piece on that to fix. And you really can't tell because it's kind of a busy pattern, and you really can't tell when you take just a little patch and put on there. So now I'm taking my finger sander and just going around the edges. Found a couple of spots I need to repair. And there it is, all finished. Really makes a pretty setting. That's so spring-like. And so with the rest of them, I think I'll do them all on a different napkin, so I can have a matching set of each. And I just flipped it over so you can see the back of it. Okay, project number 4. Of course, I have to make a wreath, especially since I need one for spring. I got these tulips from Amazon. They're very nice. So I took a little rope and just tied it around one bundle. And then I put the bundles by each other and wrap the rope around and around and around. This holds it really nicely, especially when you kind of want a sprig of flowers sticking out. Just getting those glue strings out. Okay, I have a wooden wreath or a wooden hoop, and I'm going to take a little bit more of the string a little dab of glue, and I'll just wind that around to hold it on nicely. And nice amount of glue. Just giving it a little bend. Now I made a ribbon out of this burlap and check, wrapping a string around that. I looped it 3 times on each side. Now I have this material that's kind of a printed toile on it, and I've had it for ages, and I pulled it out and thought, oh, this would look really pretty. So I made a loop, and then of course when I make another loop I have to twist it and go back and forth. And I'm taking the string and tying it around there. The wired ribbon on the bottom kind of helps give it some body. If I just use that, it wouldn't stand up, where this makes it stand up. But you could do that with any kind of fabric. You could make a messy bow or anything. Just tear the fabric into strips and lay them down or make loops out of them. Now we'll give it a good, just looking at it to see if it looks good in place, and we'll give it a good shot of glue on top of the twine, and there we have it. I put in a couple little sprigs of lavender in there, and I put a little loop twine hanger at the top. And just do a little fluffing on the bow, and there it is, all done. Boy, I think that looks so springy. Just love it. Now here's a view of everything all done. You'll notice there's another project in there that I didn't get around to showing you, which I may in another video, but it just didn't have enough time to do everything. See how pretty the shell came out? And here is the wreath. Here's the one I didn't get around to showing you that's finished, but you can see it from here. And the cup. And if you feel like it, you can buy me a coffee or some crafts. I thank you for visiting. Remember, you are very important, and go out and spread some kindness. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Bye for now.